So it ends Sturm Graz 2, Rangers 1, as Rangers lose back-to-back Europa League games, one at home and one away from home. The second half was an improvement, it has to be said, on the first half. I don't know if it was as much as them improving as Sturm Graz got a bit worse in the second half, although they still had chances. But the quality of the goals that Rangers lost in this game, just the simplicity of them, it's been indicative of Russell Martin's time at Rangers, and the Rangers fans and the Rangers team will be very disappointed at the goals lost. The first one comes extremely early on in the game. It actually unbelievably comes from a Rangers throw-in. They lose possession immediately of it and it's headed forward and they're already in behind, and to be fair to Jack Butland, I think he's a wee bit unsighted, but it doesn't look good on him as it just cannons off him and into the top corner. And 1-0 Sturm Graz at that point. And to be fair to Jack Butland, as like I said as well, not only is he a wee bit unsighted, but if it wasn't for him, once again, he's definitely been Rangers Player of the Season so far, then they would have been further behind before even having a chance to get back into it. The second goal comes from a free kick, and you have to say it's a really good pass from the free kick, but the Rangers defence has just got absolutely sleeping, and it's a good finish as well for 2-0. But at that point, it didn't look like it could get much worse for Rangers, and it looked like there was only one outcome that was going to happen, to be all honest, in the game. Although Russell Martin changed it at half-time, changed the shape, similarly to Brendan Rodgers changing the shape in the game earlier tonight. Brought Miovski on and went to kind of like a back three, and it paid off in the second half to get themselves the goal. Gassama, the Sturm Graz goalkeeper, will probably be feeling a wee bit as though he should have done better with the chance, but Gassama gets his first goal in a while, and all of his Rangers goals, I believe, have come in European competition. And from there, Rangers huffed and puffed. Both sides had big chances. Sturm Graz kind of like a half volley forced Butland into a big save. Really big save from the Sturm Graz goalkeeper towards the end of the game from a John Suter effort. Very close range, and there was a penalty check for handball, but it was never ever a handball in that instance, and Rangers looked threatening from set pieces. Chermiti, of course, hit the bar from across from Gassama in the first half, probably should be doing better from there. Rangers just kind of at times in the final third just made the wrong decision, the wrong pass, not making the pass in the end, but unfortunately for them, they now find themselves 2 games into the Europa League campaign and no points to show for it, with 2 defeats. And Celtic, of course, in the Europa League campaign, 2 games in and only 1 point. So both teams will need to try and pick up form when the next set of Europa League games kicks in. Of course, both will be trying to bounce back at the weekend domestically against Falkirk and Motherwell, respectively. That's going to do it for the reaction for this game anyway. Of course, we're flicking back and forth as much as we could between this game and the Aberdeen game, which we're going to react to in a second on the channel. Feel free to check that out. If you are new around here, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one.